From our studio in Weed, California, this is Inside Siskiyou. Real news, real people, real close. With anchor Shireen Strauss, Sheriff Jeremiah LaRue, and Siskiyou Reviews with Becca Rowell.
Hello, Siskiyou County. I'm Shireen Strauss, and this is your news for Friday, July 2nd, 2021. As Siskiyou County and neighboring Shasta County is currently experiencing devastating fires, today Siskiyou Media Council is presenting fire-related coverage and news. Before beginning, we present this 8-minute video of the overview of the lava fire.
So down here at the very bottom, what would that be? The western edge of the fire looks like it's got a really good break down close to the school, which is where we're sitting. And it looks like it's just residual, although if it's anything like yesterday, it could potentially flame back up due to winds.
Oh, it's a helicopter with a bucket on a hoist. You see him?
Oh, there's another drop.
Right above us.
So we're standing here at about midnight on what would be Monday night, Tuesday morning. And this section of the lava fire is behind Weed High School. It's on the upper ridge. And then is this section here, as you can see, not too terribly far away. Is behind Roseburg, and I'm standing in the Roseburg parking lot right now. as you can see. Okay, so I'm standing at Roseburg Lumber, and here we have, as you recall, last night, this whole area was glowing orange, and that is not happening any longer. We had seen like one tiny little spot, but I don't even see it now. So I think the firefighters today very successfully were able to address this part of the fire. Of course, I don't have any of the word from them, but I'm just doing my visual here. There's no glowing, no red, no flames that we see, but of course over here, this is the part that is, again, behind the high school and Roseburg, and the fear that people have that the winds will turn and head down towards the town. It's still very active, as you can see, and like this side you can see better, there's many spot fires, just many you can see dotting along that fire ridge, fire line. We are thankful for the firefighters. They're doing an incredible job, and we owe our lives to them. Thank you. So I'm standing here in the grocery outlet parking lot looking at Mount Shasta. It's approximately 7 o'clock at night on Wednesday, and as you can see, it's very difficult to tell, but there is smoke emanating from the mountain surface right there, you can see, and it appears that that is where the fire line is currently.
The Siskiyou County Board of Supervisors voted unanimously on Monday to uphold resolution number 2191, discouraging personal use of fireworks in Siskiyou County. News from Dunsmuir. Dunsmuir is hosting a free green waste event for Dunsmuir residents to help clean up local properties and create defensible space to help avoid more fires. No commercial vehicles and no trash. Leaves and grass clippings must be separate from brush, limbs, and branches. Acceptable items includes leaves, grass clippings, garden weeds, and garden wastes. Items not acceptable are tree stumps, lumber, pallets, plywood, painted wood, demo waste, and trash. So get ready for the Dunsmuir citywide green waste drop-off. Bring acceptable green waste to the Dunsmuir Community Building parking lot next to the City Ballpark Friday, July 16th from 8 a.m. till noon. Dunsmuir residents only. For more information, call 530-235-4822. This event is supported by Clemens Waste Removal, Wairika Transfer, and the City of Dunsmuir. Just 4 hours after the Mott Airport in Dunsmuir opened 2.5 weeks early, they closed the airport so that the regional U.S. Forest Service Aviation could use the airport for staging their firefighting Chinook helicopter, as well as 6 to 8 CAL FIRE helicopters with fire retardant, in order to help fight the fires that were expected with the dry lightning storm. Cargo planes also came out of Redding to fight the fires in Siskiyou County. With so many helicopters coming and going out of the Dunsmuir Airport, Castella and Dunsmuir fire departments were requested to have personal crash crew at the airport in case of hard landings. The City of Dunsmuir has also procured grants to pay down Airport Enterprise Fund debt to the general fund. They are also working towards a pilot lounge for rehabilitation and rest in between flights. Dunsmuir is seeking to create a fully operational airport. A vegetation fire on the city-owned property south of Manfredi's Market that occurred on Sunday, June 20th, was determined to be caused by humans. It started as a campfire that was adjusted to a homeless encampment that had been occupied for quite some time. The responsible party was preparing a meal over a campfire that did not have adequate clearance from vegetation. The Dunsmuir Fire Department has recommended that the property be posted with signage that indicates no camping or trespassing. News from McLeod. Ironically, due to the lack of moisture and higher than normal temperatures melting glaciers, Mud Creek flooded, bringing mud and boulders cascading down its banks just outside of McLeod on Sunday. The same incident happened twice in the last decade and 100 years prior to that. The fast melting glacier breaks over the banks, bringing down the mud wall that holds it in place. The newly enforced Pilgrim Creek Bridge withstood the excess water and mud that piled up against it. On June 28th, the MCSD Board of Directors approved the district to implement emergency water rationing conservation effective immediately until further notice. All MCSD customers must limit outdoor irrigation of ornamental landscapes or grass with potable water no more than 3 days a week between the hours of 7 p.m. and 10 a.m. Even number addresses will water on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Odd numbers may water on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. This regulation does not apply to irrigation of vegetable gardens or fruit trees. Yearly flow reports show that the town's water usage increased significantly compared to last year's water usage at this time, while the town's springs that are producing noticeably less water than normal for June. The town needs to have adequate water supply for the community and for fire suppression needs. It is also prohibited to use water to wash sidewalks and driveways, as well as using hoses with no shut-off nozzles to wash cars, to use decorative water features that do not recirculate the water, or to irrigate outdoors during and within 48 hours following a measurable rainfall. Updates and changes will be on the district's website or on their Facebook page. For additional questions, contact the MCSD office at 530-964-2017. News from Mount Shasta. An update from Officer Barnes with the Mount Shasta Police Department. Quote, as of 10 a.m. July 1st, 2021, crews made excellent progress on the fire line at Dillard Canyon. They are still working to mop up the hot spots, but winds have continued to be favorable and are expected to remain that way. We are continuing to monitor and work closely with Siskiyou County Office of Emergency Services and EOS, as well as the Siskiyou County Sheriff's Office and the U.S. Forest Service. We will update residents if conditions change with further news and updates, unquote. He also suggests that people continue to monitor the U.S. Forest Service Shasta Trinity National Forest Facebook page for fire updates. Mount Shasta is also beginning water restrictions. Sprinkler use is limited to 3 days a week with different watering days assigned to odd and even number streets. Customers with odd number street addresses ending in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9 are allowed to use their sprinkler systems on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Customers with even number street addresses ending in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8 are allowed to use their sprinkler systems on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Watering with sprinklers is limited to the following: shower fixed sprinklers, 15-minute stations 3 times a week, rotary sprinklers, 30 minutes per station 3 times a week, drip systems, 45-minute stations 3 times a week. All outdoor watering is prohibited from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. regardless of the watering day. Also, residents are asked to refrain from washing water on sidewalks and driveways and to turn off sprinklers when there is rain. They are also asked to promptly repair leaks from pipes and fixtures. News from Weed. The much anticipated Weed Carnivale, which was scheduled for the July 8th through the 11th at Bel Air Park, has been officially canceled due to the lava fire. We will keep you posted if there are future dates. After several road closures due to the out-of-control lava fire, Highway 97 reopened to traffic as of late Thursday afternoon, allowing residents of Lake Shastina to return home. News from Wairika. Just a reminder, with drought and fire, the city of Wairika is asking the public to adhere to a voluntary watering schedule. Outdoor sprinklers, irrigation systems, and hand manual watering are limited to a maximum of 3 days per week based on the following even-odd schedule. Addresses that end with even numbers water on Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. Addresses that end with an odd number will water on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Recommended watering hours are between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. Properly operating drip irrigation systems with soaker hoses are exempt from these restrictions. Also, on June 30th, Rescue Ranch launched an appeal for donations to help house and care for dogs displaced by the lava fire. As of Thursday evening, the ranch has already received more than 80 dogs from the fire, and as of early this afternoon, the number stood at 104. Laura Finley, Rescue Ranch board member, said, quote, "With only a handful of staff and dedicated volunteers and limited resources to deal with the sudden influx of dogs, Rescue Ranch is appealing to dog owners everywhere for donations to support us in this crisis. We appreciate every donation, whatever the amount. Every little bit helps save lives. We need food, shade cloths, and cleaning supplies, among other things. The lava fire is going to take every ounce of effort and support we can muster," unquote. Staff and volunteers have been working nonstop to build temporary kennels for the new arrivals and to ensure that all the dogs are safe and comfortable. Rescue Ranch is a nonprofit 501(c) organization, and donations can be made through their Facebook page or website. And An Amazon wish list has been created for in-kind donations as well. News from the Karuk tribe. Thursday, the Karuk Tribal Council and staff had the opportunity to meet with Governor Newsom, CAL FIRE, and Klamath National Forest to discuss the challenges of resource management in the Karuk Aboriginal Territory. The Karuk tribe stated that traditional ecological knowledge, as well as community and government collaboration, will be essential to finding solutions to the many ecological crises the tribe is facing this summer. They look forward to future collaborations.
Hi guys, I'm Becca Rao with Siskiyou Reviews, and if you thought that Etna only had Denny Bar to visit for good food and drinks, think again. The owners of Denny Bar Company have also obtained the iconic Etna Brewery in hopes to continue bringing it back to its heyday for beer and history lovers of Siskiyou County. Originally established in 1872 by Charles Kapler, Etna Brewing Company made it the oldest brewery in the West. The location on Callahan Street was originally the company's bottling works facility. Denny Bar's marketing manager, Lance Banks, said 2 distilleries and a brewery is a lot for a town of 700, and having everything within 2 blocks of one another is pretty unique. And unique it sure is. A new outdoor area has been built, complete with a micro stage and upgrades made to the kitchen. Etna Brewing Company now features a full menu created by Chef Joe Blevins, including brisket smoked in-house. And look at the photos of some of their meats, juicy burgers and sandwiches that are available to order with your cold beers. I got to come visit this place right after visiting Denny Bar, and I absolutely loved the new outdoor seating patio they've worked hard on, and it's very inviting. Also, for those with dogs that like to join for dinner, the patio is very dog friendly. I'll definitely have to make another trip back out to Etna to stop in for a longer visit and bring a driver so I can enjoy some of those beers on tap, especially the Blackberry Blonde Ale, and maybe catch one of their live band performances. So if you're craving some good barbecue and craft beer on tap, this is the place to go. I'll see you guys next week for another Siskiyou review, and don't forget to eat local.
Hello, Siskiyou County. I'm Sheriff Jeremiah LaRue, and this is your weekly Sheriff's Report. I know everyone is concerned about the fires here in Siskiyou County, so I'd like to remind you how to receive the most up-to-date information. You can check out inceweb.nwcg.gov for the latest thorough information. Also, 211 is a great resource for information regarding the lava, tenant, and salt fires. However, they ask for your patience as their call center is fielding many calls. Once connected, you will be placed on hold where you can listen to important messages. You can also visit 211norcal.org to receive specific information on road closures and evacuations. And lastly, you can text wildfire to 211-211 and receive information from there as well. Those who serve and are here to protect you care about your safety and well-being. We do all that we can to keep you informed and out of harm's way. We encourage you to celebrate 4th of July safely and take care of each other. We'll see you next week.
Hello, my name is Audie Carlisle, and I'm happy to share another episode of Shasta Stories, a heart-centered web series featuring Siskiyou County locals. I've had the pleasure of filming a man by the nickname of Scruff from Halloween to Easter. He's the president of Dunsmuir's Eagles Lodge, a gold panning aficionado, and a barroom Olympian, full of laser tricks and literal skeletons in the closet. To watch this and previous episodes, please visit Siskiyou Media Council's website and enjoy this 30-second trailer.
And as we opened it up, the top popped open. I said, oh, there's somebody home.
That little bit of dirt there could have gold in it.
That's pretty much, that's my big hobby up here is gold mining. I've been doing it for a long time. It's hardcore foosball right here.
Well, I don't mind them laughing in the city. But the country folks all
Is that all right? Can I incriminate myself?